Some time and some music with one of Canada's best singers and songwriters. They did it first in 1968. Gene McLelland meets Don Messer again tonight on Jubilee Years.
Sing in the spring, sing in the fall, sing when I hear my baby bawl. Sing all day, all night too. Hush your crying, I'll sing for you. Got my dancing boots on, got my Sunday best. Going to the barn dance tonight. Now go, she go and balance and swing 'em off their feet. Dancing to the Islanders tonight.
Here we go again.
Just say the word, sonny boy.
And here's a cheeky young man and his friends, the Jubilee Singers, trying to make a love song out of marching to Pretoria. Starts the same. We are marching to Pretoria. You remember? Pretoria, Pretoria. Sing it.
We are marching to Pretoria.
Very beautiful.
Pretoria today.
Try this, fit this in. We'll come with me to Araby. We'll rent a tent and Snow White Stallion. Sort of romantic.
Together, so we will stay together.
Come with me to Araby. We'll rent a tent and a Snow White Stallion.
As we march along. We are marching to Pretoria, Pretoria, Pretoria. We are marching to Pretoria, Pretoria today.
Yeah, you don't seem to have it. It's like take a rest in Budapest. We play a violin, hear the gypsy.
So we will dance together, so we will
That's
dance
nice of it. Take a rest in Budapest. We'll hire a gypsy violin.
as we march along. We are marching to
For
Pretoria,
heaven's sake.
Pretoria, Pretoria. We are marching to Pretoria, Pretoria today.
Tonight's the night, moon shines bright. We'll rent a canoe for two, my honey.
So we'll jump up and down together, so we'll
Can't jump up and down. And tonight's the night, moon shines bright. We'll rent a canoe for two, my honey.
as we march along.
You can't march in a
We are
canoe.
marching to Pretoria,
Heaven's sake.
Pretoria, Pretoria.
It isn't gonna work.
Marching to Pretoria,
One more time.
Pretoria today. We are marching to Pretoria, Pretoria, Pretoria. We are marching to Pretoria, Pretoria today.
We'll be saluting Don Messer's old-time fiddling in just a minute, as soon as he's finished this little bit of homework.
How's that, all right?
And we're going to get the boys going right here. I see we'll have a little assistance on this first number from our guest of the evening, Charlie Richards. Away they go with St. Anne's Reel.
We have every reason to believe that Don Messer was a born musician. When he unlocked his brother's fiddle case at age 5 by pulling the hinge pins I think he opened up a career at that time that made him master of many, many styles.
And I'd have to thank Mr. Willis for...
That's right.
And here's Don in conversation with his old friend, Max Ferguson.
Well, when did you move to the island, to Prince Edward Island, CFCY days?
I moved to Charlottetown, the island, in 1939.
Doing how many shows a week?
Well, we started with one 15-minute show a week, and then they increased it to 3 15-minute shows a week.
And all this time, of course, you're doing live shows around the Maritimes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We had to do that to exist.
I've heard that you were a little wary of that first cross-Canada tour. You didn't think people would know of you, and here you just packed houses all the way across the country.
That's quite true. I was a little leery of that, but we had some very good friends across the land.
You've had rough, lean periods. When would you say was the dividing line between your lean days and when life became a bit easier for the group?
Well, I would say 1939, when we moved to Charlottetown, things then started to get a little better.
I learned just recently that you and I share a feeling about radio. I understand you feel happier about performing in radio, huh?
Yes, I do, and it's through radio I feel that our present, series of television shows have become so popular.
Well, to quote the words of your theme, I can only say, keep right on swinging them and do-si-doing them and balancing them and swinging them off their feet, as the theme says. That's a little fragment of the story of Don Messer.
Perhaps the only way to improve on that fine fiddle sound would be to add Cecil McCachran from Prince Edward Island. Here's theme and variation of that fine old pipe tune, The Barren Rocks of Aden. Boy, I've always enjoyed that tune. It was in radio that Don Messer developed his own approach and with strict ideas about the programming, whether it was for dances or for radio or for eventually for his television shows. Now, that's not to say that he didn't enjoy the sheer fun of the music. He really did, and I can prove it. Just watch this version of the Texas Quickstep. Don Messer, step dancing his way into our hearts. In just a minute, we're going to be talking to a man who sent Don Messer a tape like this back in the 1960s. This little cassette, and said that he'd listen to the songs on it. He also said, listen to the one called Snowbird, I like it. So I listened. I liked it. We phoned Gene McLelland in Prince Edward Island and asked him to be a guest on Don Messer's Jubilee. And he came, and we picked another song for him to do to start his appearance, and this was it. It's called The Call.
Mister, can you find it in your heart to lend me $1? 'Cause the times have been slow, I'm fresh out of dough, and I ain't got the money to call her. Well, it's a long distance phone and I feel so alone here without her. It's a crime and a shame, I ain't got the change, and don't you know that I'm worried about her. I've been all over town, every street up and down, looking for the man. He's just a face in the crowd where the traffic roars loud, but don't you know he'd be proud to give a helping hand. Mister, can you find it in your heart to lend me $1? 'Cause the times have been slow, I'm fresh out of dough, and I ain't got the money to call her. I threw my pride out the door, 'cause I've been turned down before, but I'll keep trying. This kind of pain is kind of hard to explain, but the feeling's the same as like dying. Mister, can you find it in your heart to lend me $1? 'Cause the times have been slow, I'm fresh out of dough, and I ain't got the money to call her.
And I'm delighted to say, here's the man right here, Gene McLelland. It's good to have you with us.
Good to be here, Bill.
This little old tape sure got a bunch of things going, didn't it?
Yes, yeah, for me it did.
I remember the day that you came and did the Messer show, and I remember you brought that gentleman with you, Blair Doucette.
Blair Doucette, yeah. That's right. Blair's mother was with the original Islanders. She was
really?
one of the singers, yeah.
Really?
I mean, he was really just an acoustic guitar player, and he learned to play bass for this gig.
He did a very nice job.
Oh, we really hustled to get that together, yeah.
That day that you appeared on the show, I know I was so excited about what you had done that I called a friend of mine who was on sing-along with us, and she came over and heard Snowbird and said, that was for me.
I remember that day.
Remember that day?
I was really nervous.
Were you?
Yeah, with her sitting there especially.
With her sitting there?
Yeah.
Well, she didn't appear very nervous. She as I recall,
I've
was
never seen her
delighted.
nervous. I don't know.
I don't think Anne-Marie knows how to get nervous.
No.
I don't think she does. And you sang with her, didn't you?
Did a couple of duets with Anne, yeah. I really enjoyed it. I was nervous then, too, because you're singing with a pretty heavy singer, you know.
Well, I suppose.
And I had come from the boonies.
I couldn't see it from your perspective, but you sure did a nice job.
Well, I was really glad to be able to do it.
And what was the name of that 40s sounding song that you did?
That was called Heaven Is Here.
That's the one. Let's listen to that right now.
Okay.
Just a kiss at the end of an evening when the lights are turned down low. One kiss leads to another. Someone whispers, darling, don't go. Heaven is here, can't you see? These are the things love is made of and will always be. It's late, but there's no thought of leaving, for tomorrow seems so far away. Tonight you find courage to tell him things you found hard to tell him today. Heaven is here, can't you see? These are the things love is made of and will always be. As you leave down the hallway, you're whistling some strange melody you never knew, and it won't leave your head as you climb into bed, no matter what you do. Heaven is here, can't you see? These are the things love is made of and will always be. These These are the things love is made of and will always be.
He sings, he plays the guitar, and he writes songs that Dan Murray likes and makes hits out of. I happen to know that Snowbird was a wonderful hit for her, and it took her through some pretty crazy jumps. I understand it did the same with you. It was
did
not
on
an
a
easy
lesser
thing to do.
scale, yeah. But it was not horrendous, but it was, I wasn't ready for it, let's put it that way.
Is anybody ever ready for that, Gene?
Probably not, you know, you're never mature enough, I guess.
How old were you? How old were you?
Oh, I was old. I mean, you know, I wasn't a kid. Yeah, I was 29 or 30 when that happened. So everything I've done late in life anyway. My father says I was a late bloomer.
A late bloomer?
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
You sure bloomed good when you bloomed.
Well, I did okay. Yeah, I was happy about that.
Good, because she came back and did others of your songs, didn't she?
She recorded a few, probably, you know, 5 or 6, 7 of my songs. Yeah.
One of the nice ones, I don't think she recorded, one of the really nice ones that Manny Pitson, our producer, made a what we used to call a mobile out of, or a location thing, was "You Can't Sing the Blues."
Oh yes, yes.
Do you remember writing that?
I do, yeah. I wouldn't remember how to sing it now, but I do remember writing it, yeah.
Don't you sing much anymore?
I sing, but not that song.
Right, but I know you can sing this one because I've heard it, and we've got it on clip, and we're going to see that right now.
Okay.
How would that be?
Great.
Good.
You can't lose a friend that you've never had, and you can't taste the good times till you've seen the bad. You can't talk of losing till you've lost your smile, and you can't sing the blues until you've lived a while. You can't shed a tear that's not been shed before by someone who's been hurt and probably hurt much more. There's a line in life you'll have to cross that's wider than a mile, and you can't sing the blues until you've lived a while. Pardon me, but I think that I've been down this road before. Not knowing just exactly what the next sunrise will hold in store. A man without a friend, I stood condemned without a trial, and you can't sing the blues until you've lived a while. You can't lose a friend that you've never had, and you can't taste the good times till you've seen the bad. You can't talk of losing till you've lost your smile, and you can't sing the blues until you've lived a while.
Were those barrels empty, do you know?
I think they were.
They were empty,
I think they were, yeah.
Somebody had a good time.
Yeah.
Anyway, to make great location.
Yeah, I thought it was a nice shot. Yeah.
And not a bad song, if I may say so. I liked it.
Pretty good, yeah, pretty good.
You had the hit with Snowbird. The call made some ripples, didn't it?
I had a little bit of airplay on my own with that, but not a lot. No.
Not a lot, eh?
No.
When you
no.
And you recorded all these tunes too, didn't you?
I did. Al Martino recorded the call as well in the States, but it didn't go for him either.
It didn't go for him.
So I don't think anybody was that impressed.
Well, you sure scored with this next one.
I was
because
fortunate, yeah.
I had never heard of Ocean before they recorded your song.
I never had either.
Were they a working group here in Ontario?
They were a group looking for a song, just like most people who go into the studio. You know, that's all they were. I had worked with their manager in the shipping department of Columbia Records probably 20 years before that.
For heaven's
Yeah.
sake. Well, it sure works on Sing Along Jubilee on the 10th anniversary show.
Yes.
You sing it with everybody and his brother, including the Jubilee singers. Ann's in it. Shirley Eichhardt sings. Catherine McKinnon sings. Here's Hand in the Hand, Gene McLelland and company.
Put your hand in the hand of a man who still the waters.
Put your hand in the hand of the man who calmed the sea. So take a look at yourself and you can look at others differently by putting your hand in the hand of a man from Galilee.
Every time I look into the holy book, I want to tremble. When I read about the part where a carpenter cleared the temple. Oh, the buyers and the sellers were no different fellas than what I profess to be. And it causes me shame to know I'm not the gal that I should be.
Put your hand in the hand of the man who stilled the waters. Put your hand in the hand of the man who calmed the sea. Take a look at yourself and you can look at others differently by putting your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee.
Mama taught me how to pray before I reached the age of 7. When I'm down on my knees, that's when I'm close to heaven. Daddy lived his life with 2 kids and a wife. You do what you must do, and he showed me enough of what it takes to get you through.
Put your hand in the hand of the man who stilled the water. Put your hand in the hand of the man who calmed the sea. Take a look at yourself and you can look at others differently. Put your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee. By putting your hand in the hand of the man from Galilee. Oh,
Before we have to leave you, I'm going to make you promise me that you'll make up another tape with all the new stuff that you make.
you've got it, Bill.
And you'll send it to me.
Yes, there's
Nobody
one, there'll be
else.
one in the mail.
And I'll
One in
call
the
Anne
mail.
Marie and we'll start this all over
Yes,
again.
yes, I need a boost.
You need a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, don't we all? And thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you.
Good night to you all, and good night, Mr. Messer. Thanks for showing us the way.
Smile a while, you kiss me sad adieu.
Torval and Dean, they're unforgettable. We'll capture the extraordinary passion of their work as they create their magic on ice. Hi, this is Adrienne Clarkson. Join me Tuesday on Adrienne Clarkson Presents.
High sticking. An incident in an Italian hockey game left one player dead and a Canadian charged with manslaughter. Victor Malarick reports on the Fifth Estate, Tuesday on CBC.
And pray each night.